All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I got you.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where the big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
From the 41, Mahomes. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's really difficult to try and...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mike 50. I got him. Watch the creeping. Safety.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Fields, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Here we go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. Check my 50. Bandit. Hustle. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready? 52 for Pittsburgh. 52 for Mike.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
To throw on 3rd down. Fields. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
I got you.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Let's go. 58 Mike. Blue there.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that 1 foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Check tight.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will take it up in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 52. All day, punt. No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
52's the mic right here. 52's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give the chop out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Chiefs' 49.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Set, hut, time to end it. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're saying and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Jefferson. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Come on. 36.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. 50, yellow. Nice 7, let's go. 58's the money. 58's the money. And we got to get to the ball.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. For a Kansas City touchdown. Gus Edwards with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Switch, switch, switch.
Check 50, check 50.
Back to the air on second down. Fields. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On third down, Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Tanner. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Looking to throw. Fields.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Second and 13. And it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. On first down, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and abundant. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
6 guys, check 3. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Kill, 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 kill. Hey, set up.
From the gun, Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Joker.
Hero 15.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You go, night. Scene 6.
Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Hey, switch gears.
Attack!
Right there. 54, right there. Bravo! It's been a long day for you. 54's Mike. Check.
Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Check 4.
Yellow.
Exit.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape. escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Check. Lucky.
They run it again with Chubb. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. On first down, they'll run the Chubb.
I got you, boy.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Looking to throw. Fields. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
To number 84. It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 3. He's going to air one out. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Target. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. In the face. Go. 52. Watch 52. 52's the Mike. Watch twist. Mike 52. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. 52, Mike. Here he goes.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give them 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the carry is Chubb. A strong running. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And they give this time to the tailback. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 6.
Let's go.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Hey, 43, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes completes it to Hardman. Into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 91 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality? And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off here in the 29. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Fields forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. so the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michelle Golden. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First and 10.
On first down, Jefferson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give it. A yard down to the 43.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Even. 4 down, even.
Hey, rip list. Delta.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mahomes now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. They'll give it here to his running back. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Easy.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Bang, 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 bang. Yellow. Here we go.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Ripley. 3 down. Zoom, fellas, let's go.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down now. Jefferson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Looking to throw. Fields. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On fourth down, Fields. He's going to let fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They run the counter. Jefferson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Shift.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Yellow.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Let's go, team. Let's go. 25. Check 20. Hey, Sunday. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Ricky. Fox try. 58.
Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
He's got a man, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
I'm letting you know.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside. Kick, can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
I got him. And 58 is a Mike. 15. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Gets this one to Hill. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On first down, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete in the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I got one. Let's go. Come on. Tighten up. Orbit.
To throw again. Fields. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, keep it up. Hey, Mike 50. Mike 50.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they dropped just their 2nd game so